Alright, so welcome back, guys, and welcome if this is your first time here. I'm Vision here with Blind Entertainment, bringing you guys another video. Now, today we're going to be discussing some big news or rumors that are circulating right now that may impact the future of Marvel and the MCU. So if Marvel and the MCU is something you're interested in, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon. That way you miss any more Marvel news from me moving forward. Now let's begin. So right now it's just rumored, but apparently Marvel and Marvel Studios is in the works or in the talks of acquiring Hulk back from the Universal Studios. Now, from what I understand, the history regarding Hulk is that back in the 90s when Marvel went bankrupt or whatever, they sold off a bunch of their properties. As you know, Sony got Spider-Man and all of his properties, and 20th Century Fox got the Fantastic Four and X-Men and stuff like that, while you had Universal Studios who got Hulk and Naymor. Now, from what I understand, and the rumors that are going around right now, is that either they're in talks of acquiring these properties or they have already been acquired by Marvel. Now, as of right now, I don't know, and I haven't seen any other news regarding if this is true or not, so take it with a grain of salt. But this is very exciting and interesting news if this is very much true. So we know you had the Incredible Hulk movie that came out back in 2008 with Ed Norton. Now I know a lot of people don't know, but that actually is a part of the MCU, which is very exciting. But due to the fact that Universal has rights to the Hulk, they haven't been able to make any other Hulk movies. If they did, then Universal, I think what I understand from this is if they did, Universal would pretty much rake in all the benefits, and Marvel and Disney would get nothing pretty much. That's what I understand. I might have to double check on that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. But that's one of the reasons why we haven't gotten any new Hulk movies other than him being in team-up movies. Now, due to that, we had the Hulk, but he's been in like the team-up movies. He's been in all the Avengers movies. He was in Ragnarok. All those movies are, team-up movies, stuff like that. But he's never appeared in his own solo film since, The Incredible Hulk, but that was Ed Norton, not Mark Ruffalo. Now, what's also interesting about this is apparently Mark Ruffalo and Kevin Feige have been in talks of where to take the Hulk moving forward. As we know, and spoiler if you haven't seen Endgame, as you all know, the Hulk survived the end of Avengers Endgame, and he is now Professor Hulk. So there's a lot of interesting things that they could do with the Hulk now. As we know, they have the She-Hulk series coming to Disney Plus in a few years. Now, I've heard a lot of talks about maybe he could be in that. But Mark Ruffalo has been in talks. I think Kevin Feige asked for him. So that means Feige has a plan, or at least wants a plan. Now, if it was Mark Ruffalo going there talking to Feige, then, it was just him wanting to be in the MCU more. But if Feige's contacting him asking for more ideas, then Feige must have plans for the Hulk, or at least has an idea of where to take the Hulk moving forward in the MCU. There have been talks about, since they have now acquired the 20th Century Fox properties, there have been talks about a potential Hulk vs. Wolverine movie in the future. Now, if that is true, it'd have to be Wolverine vs. Hulk, just due to the whole, Universal stuff, if this is not true. But if it is true, then we could finally get another Hulk movie, and I think that'd be a really cool movie with Hulk vs. Wolverine. Now, I don't know much of the history of the Hulk. I don't read Marvel Comics. I'm just a huge MCU fan. But this is exciting news. And on top of this, if they have acquired stuff from Universal Studios, that also means they have Naymor. Now, there have been lots of talks regarding Naymor. Again, like with the Hulk, Naymor can't get his own solo film because, again, Universal Studios or Pictures would end up getting all that money. Now, the rumors that have been circulating right now is that Naymor will make his appearance in, I think it's the Black Panther movie. Now, that would be very interesting news as well, because some of the things people are talking about is like, it'll be Black Panther. I think it's like Two Kings or something like that. I can't remember. And there was a lot of talk regarding a possible hint at Naymor in Endgame, where you had Denai Guerrero's character, who mentioned that there was an underwater earthquake off the coast of Wakanda, and there was a lot of fans speculating that that could have been Naymor, which is very interesting. I actually was under the impression that that could as well be a potential hint at Naymor. And there's also been some rumors circulating as of late that Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is potentially gonna have the Illuminati in it. Now, I don't know much about the Illuminati from the Marvel Universe, but I did do some research on it, and apparently it's like this group of people who, I guess, like, guard or watch out over the universe and regulate things. Now, from what I understand, the members of that include Doctor Strange, you have Naymor, you have, I think it's Black Panther, Professor X, you have Mr. Fantastic, and I think Iron Man. I think one of the other ones was one of the Inhumans. I'm not totally sure, but that's very interesting. Now, we know Iron Man can't be in that movie or in the Illuminati, but we know that we have Doctor Strange, we have Black Panther. Now, again, Namor can't appear in his own movie, so what would be the next best thing? Have him appear in that movie, if they can't get him in there yet. Then, we know that Marvel, again, acquired all the 20th Century Fox properties, so then they could add in Professor X and Mr. Fantastic early and potentially set up the Fantastic Four and X-Men for Phase 5. Now, that's just speculation as of right now, but I think that'd be an interesting thing to do. But going back to Namor and Hulk, again, we got these characters. If they are really acquired, yes, they might pop up with Namor in Doctor Strange or Black Panther, and I do believe Namor will get his own solo film if this news is true, and if they eventually do acquire the Hulk and Namor properties, which would be fun and exciting, especially with what we're going into with Phase 4 and the rest of the MCU moving forward. I think they're going to need these characters, and overall, if they want them bad enough, Marvel, Disney, and Kevin Feige will find a way to acquire them and put them into the MCU, which is exciting news. But overall, I think this is very interesting news. I think the Hulk has become one of the standout characters. He's one of the final original Avengers that is left, besides Hawkeye, which is kind of an underrated character and not a lot of people pay attention to. So the fact that he's still alive means a lot. And again, you got She-Hulk coming out, so he'll probably appear in that. I'm still curious as to how they can make a She-Hulk TV series if Universal still holds the rights to all the Hulk properties. I don't totally understand how that works, but, you know, I guess that there's some kind of red tape they were able to get around or something like that. But again, very exciting news. We possibly could be getting Namor and Hulk back in the MCU as getting their, own solo movies instead of being in team-up movies, which I think would be very cool. Again, this is still rumored. There's no official confirmation that Hulk and Namor have been acquired by Marvel Studios. It's just rumored and speculation at this point, but I wouldn't be surprised if eventually they do end up being acquired from Marvel. I mean, Marvel got, the 20th Century Fox properties, and they just recently got Spider-Man and him back in the MCU for a few more years. Hopefully they can work out some deal with Sony to keep him and possibly get more of the Spider-Man properties into the MCU. And if that's true, then they'll eventually get these guys. So hopefully that this happens, and hopefully this is true. We can only wait and see, but I think this is very exciting news, and let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Are you excited for this? And if this is true, what would you want to see out of Hulk and Namor in the potential future of the MCU if they're able to get their solo films? Let me know all that good stuff in the comment section down below. So yeah, guys, those are my thoughts and opinions regarding the news and rumors regarding Hulk and possibly Namor being in the MCU and being acquired from Universal Studios. As always, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and share. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon. That way you miss more Marvel news from me moving forward. And you can go follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which are linked in the About section of my YouTube channel. This has been Vision here with Blind Entertainment, and I'll see you next time.